I think the Knowledge Summit is delivering the kind of value that we were expecting for the attendees, security professionals who are doing their job in trying to manage the risks of the organization from various kind of threats that are today out there. These sessions have been extremely educative. I think we have had a good profile of some of the inputs that came from Mr. Pillai, Mr. Ramachandran, and some of the other speakers. And I think lots of key takeaways for the gathering that was here. And I think one of the things in my mind is also about having a little more time for debate about topics. And I think that interactivity is definitely adding value.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the Knowledge Summit. I've been very impressed with the standard of speakers and presentations. I've enjoyed the fact that there seems to be a common thread that goes through a lot of the presentations, which kind of means that everyone's on the same page. I think it's been very informative. It's very useful for anyone who's attended, and I think anybody that's been here will have come away or will leave with a message, with information, and with some things to think about.
The Knowledge Summit is an excellent initiative by First Asset and Security today, because it has become almost an annual affair of professionals and security practitioners. And it's a platform on which new ideas, best practices are shared, discussed, and disseminated. It is, I will say, equally beneficial both for people who use security services and those who provide security services. On both ends of the spectrum, it is something which is extremely gainful, and I think it should go on, and every year it goes on improving. I'd like to congratulate the organizers for getting a very wide and varied professionals who have come here to share their knowledge. This is amongst the best that you can get in the country and in this part of the world. And a lot of takeaways will be there from this summit.
Security Today Knowledge Summit is one of the unique events. I've been part of numerous events in the past, security related and beyond, where government policies are also discussed. But I think this year's Security Knowledge Summit has very innovative, thought-provoking subjects and speakers par excellence. The knowledge which is being disseminated to the delegates cannot, I think, one can't sum it up in few words. It goes much beyond, and it is, I think, best in its class and event equivalent to a global event, if I put it in the right words.
This is P.S. Paul, ex-Indian Oil, Corporate Security. The Security Today Knowledge Summit has been very useful to me to understand the paradigm shifts and how the risk assessment has become very important. Then the design of security measures has to be appropriate with the risk the organization faces or the individual faces. That is what is more important in the recent requirement in the country too. The recent happenings which has taken place, we must plan the risk much in advance, and the worst scenario needs to be created. This is what is the takeaway from this summit. And I appreciate the organizer, Security Today, for having considered the roadmap for the future to secure not only our organization but India too.